welcome everybody to the Adventures on Tap Twitch stream. If it's your first time here, we're doing the Oops All DM series where we're playing Phandelver and Below. We're all DMs with an organization called Adventures on Tap, which is an Orlando-based organization that raises charity by playing tabletop role-playing games in our local breweries. So we support local, drink local, and play local. Um, so traditionally, we go around the screen here, starting with Garrett, going around and saying who your character is and what you're drinking tonight.
All right, hello. I am Garrett. I am playing Nib Farkle. I am a goblin blood hunter, and tonight I have a couple different meads from a local meadery, Zymarium. The one I'm drinking at the moment is pineapple habanero, and then I also have a lychee as well, which are both amazing. And that is all.
Yes, and my name is Ken, and tonight I will be playing the Shadar-kai monk Trigal Evelev. And I am drinking something different for me tonight, which is Flamango. It is a mango wheat beer. It is from Brew Hub, which is out of Lakeland, Florida. So we are drinking local Florida beer. And that's it for me.
Hello, my name is Chris, and I am playing Ragnar, the human barbarian, and I am drinking some mead that I made.
Any particular flavor?
Mm-mm. Traditional.
Traditional, very nice.
All right, I think I'm on next, right? Yeah, okay. Hello, I'm Ferg. I am playing Barry, the Turtle Druid, and I am drinking some leftover Gourds Gone Wild from Tampa Bay Brewing Company. So, yeah.
You're muted, Kyle.
Hello there. I am Kyle. I am playing Sky Spirit Flight, a Wood Elf Ranger, and I am drinking Old Faithful Orange Crush from Hidden Springs Ale Works.
I think that brings it to me. And I'm Ben. I'm playing Ephraim Blacktooth, the half-orc rogue, who's also a cowboy. And tonight I've got, pretty appropriate for Ephraim, I've got Iron Bend from Deviant Wolf. It's a good beer, but I will say it is the beer they make for people who only drink Bud Light. It's a very introductory craft beer, but it's a good one.
Nice.
I feel like you need a good drinker.
You feel like what?
I feel like you need like a good drinker, like something you
Yeah.
can just sip on every now and then, not all the flavor all the time with some of these craft selections.
Agreed. And I'm Joe. I'm the current DM for this specific adventure. I almost forgot we were even streaming tonight, so I didn't even grab a beer. So I do have a very nice non-local, not even beer seltzer that was in my fridge. So we're drinking White Claw, boys.
Woo!
So we went and
Joe's
grabbed
getting
that
white
just
girl
beforehand.
wasted.
No laws here.
No laws. We're drinking the claws.
Claws gone wild.
Yeah. All right. So before we dive in, just also want to give you a heads up. We do support charity with our stream. So as I mentioned before, we do charity at our local events. For which, if you are in Orlando or close by and you're interested in playing some tabletop role-playing games, whether you're new or a veteran, whether it's D&D or a showcased other third-party system that we may have, go ahead and check out aotorlando.com. And the local charity that we support, or excuse me, national charity, but we support their local chapter here is Child's Play. So at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you can donate to Child's Play. If you're not familiar with them, just a short synopsis is they gamify recovery for children, predominantly in children's hospitals. So near and dear charity to us. They've been great supporter of us in general, as we them. So definitely, please donate some money to them. We would greatly appreciate it. They would as well.
And if you do, you'll get a little notification on the screen. Lets us know that you donated, and we'll give you a little cheers.
Yeah. You can also donate channel points. We have some cool little things that happen when that occurs as well. But just to dive into our session, so for session 11, this is our 12th
Excuse
session.
you.
So
We're
excuse
forgetting
you.
something.
Right, I did it last week too. Wow, geez. So traditionally, at our events, before we get started rolling dice and playing our games, we like to raise our glasses for a toast and say to adventure. So at the count of three, go ahead and grab your drinks, whether it's water, beer, whatever it may be, and join in with us. 3, 2, 1.
To
To
adventure.
adventure!
I need to have like little cliff notes of the pointers. I feel like I rearrange
It's in the
all the
works.
different things I say every time. But anyways, for session 11, we're in session 12 today. Discerning that the prisoners were the Dendrars here in the Red Brand hideout. They were a family of woodcutters that had gone missing from the town due to the Red Brands, and the team escorts them out and sent them towards the Stonehill Inn. Continuing to explore the basement of the Tresender Manor, the party dispatched a group of Red Brands and discovered a go bag hidden in the cistern there. As the party tried to stealthfully maneuver through the rest of the underground base, a door to the bugbears opened, leading to a frantic fighting with hopes that reinforcements, or excuse me, with the hope that reinforcements do arrive. Um, excuse me, not arrive from the Red Brands. They don't want any reinforcements from that. And having dispatched the guards, the party also ascended the stairs in the manor as well of the house itself, only to find the interior of the house itself in ruins. The lights of Phandelin could be seen through the holes in the walls, but there was no sign of this treacherous glass staff amidst. So we are going to be continuing our combat session here, for which I'll bring everybody to the page. All right, with Droop on deck, I think yeah, so he's passed out, so I'm gonna roll con save here. See if he wakes up at all.
I guess we did miss one more step in the recap there, which is then after we went upstairs, we decided to come back down and clear out the rest of the basement.
Mhm.
Hence why we are now in combat.
Well, it's funny because I think I had mentioned that with the bugbears, but then I went back and said something we did previous after, so it was out of order. My bad. What was I doing? Con save.
For Droop.
So he is still unconscious for this round. All right, on to Nibfarkle.
All right. First question:
Put on that combat music.
will I need to make a check of any sort to take his pot?
To take his pot.
And for
I
clarification,
would
that's
say if
pop on
anything.
his head.
Yeah, right.
I'm not clarifying anything.
No, who said pot, bro?
Sure, you can take it. I would
Um,
say if anything, maybe a sleight of hand roll, just because it could wake him up.
Oogie. That is a 17. All right, I'm just gonna grab that
You're
pot,
able
put
to
it on my head.
successfully. All right.
Do I get a buff to my armor?
I don't even think I
All right,
gave him
give
a
it
buff
time.
of that, so
All
I'd
right,
say no.
and then I'd like to. Does he have any sort of weapon on him when I was grabbing the helmet, like a
Yeah,
cudgel or a stick or something?
he has a scimitar
Okay.
and a short bow.
Can I tell if this door opens inwards or outwards?
I think y'all checked that already, and it worked inwards.
So
I
it'll
didn't
open
write a
away
note,
from
but
me right now.
It would open towards you.
Towards me. Okay. Can I attempt to use his scimitar?
Wait, excuse me. Away from you, because I think the door below, we also said it went into the room.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, so
So I'd like to
that's
take
fine.
his
Yeah.
scimitar and kind of jam it in the handle and then into the door frame to stop the door from opening.
Sure. Go ahead and just roll a strength check.
I don't know why 2 went, but I guess we're going with the first, so that's a 5.
Alright,
So
5.
having
So you end up slamming the scimitar through the door and what you think is into the wall.
all right, cool. All right, that's all set. And then is that enough to at least justify shooting a crossbow bolt? I know I did
Um,
a few things.
yeah, I would say if anything, that would probably be an action, not a free action to stab the sword.
Gotcha. Okay, so then I only have a bonus action, which I can't do much with, unfortunately. If this would go out of way.
Oh, and if I may, I do want to pause. I think we probably only have Gideon on the screen, but I forgot to give a shout out to his awesome gift that he gave us in general for our events. But there on the back wall, there he made this awesome wood burn of our logo with a nice light around it. Um, Currently, it's in my possession until we get it to the next event. So I figured I'd rep it on there. Gideon, you are awesome. Thanks for making that in general. Great craftsmanship. And feel free. I would imagine with how crafty you are, seeing you in our Discord, that you have an Etsy or something. So definitely like feel free to post that in the in the chat. But yeah, sorry,
No, no.
No,
my
that is
ADD
sick.
brain could not let that pass, or else I'd forget again.
You are good. The only thing I could do is a blood hunter thing, but I want to save that if we have big bad guys. So I'll just end my turn here.
All right, on to Sky Spirit Flight.
All right, I am going to tracking and speaking. Okay, just making sure. I am going to shoot a longbow, sorry, at the one bugbear in front of Ragnar. Bug.
Okay, go for it.
Roll for that. 19 to hit.
19 hits for 7
Going to
piercing
be
damage. That kills him.
perfect.
What do you want that to look like?
Oh, just keep it simple. Just right to the heart.
All right.
The bugbears are one of my favorite enemies, so I feel like I would know their morphology decently well to do a quick and simple lights
Execution.
out.
Nice. All right. Yeah. It pierces directly into his heart before he can even notice what's happening. As the arrow enters his chest, he just goes cold and drops to the ground. Do you want to move at all or do anything?
Um,
I keep like slamming this White Claw. I need to chill. Like,
oh, I
Sorry, what are you doing?
will.
slamming him.
Um, I'm just gonna move up towards right behind Ragnar, and I want to put my body like in the middle of the doorway, so no one else can leave. Essentially,
Okay.
I don't want these bugbears leaving this room. Essentially, and
It is your turn. You could probably close the door.
nah, because I
Since you've
feel
been
like someone
trying
will
to
open
do
it.
that.
It is a free
No,
action.
so someone's gonna open it anyway, and it's gonna knock me, and I'm gonna mess up, and stress and anxiety will take root. So I'm gonna end there.
All right. On to Larg. So he's bloodied over here in the corner. He's gonna take a whack at Sky. Actually, who bloodied him? I think it was Trigal, but he backed out of the room. So,
I think it was Barry because he ran away from the wolf because he didn't like wolves.
right. Yes. So does a 13 hit you? I don't believe so.
To Sky, I do not get hit. 14 AC.
Nice. So he picks up a javelin that was tossed from the ground and goes and takes a stab at it, but takes a misstep because he can't see through the blood in his eyes as he goes to try to take a stab at you, and misses. So he is not going to do anything else. So on to Trigal.
All right. Well, the ranger has gotten in my way. Can I do some funky monk stuff? And I mean, technically, I think technically you allow us to move through ally spaces, but since this is a doorway, do you need me to do some kind of acrobatic Jackie Chan stuff to get past Sky so I can beat on this guy?
Nah, I would say you're good based on the house rule of moving through.
Okay. All right. So I will go over here where I am between these two bugbears, and I will attack Larg. I have. Oh, okay. I'm going to do my unarmed strike. AC 15 for 7 points. I don't know if AC 15 will hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay, then I will use a key point to do a flurry of blows, and I will make 2 more unarmed strikes. The next one will be at Larg. Well, an 8 is not going to hit, and the last one will also be at Larg. 15. So I give Larg a nice cooling breeze. And because moving out of here would get opportunity attacks against me, I will stay put. That's my move, action, bonus action. My turn is done.
Bummer. Sorry about that.
It's the breaks.
So I think naturally Rock was attacking Ragnar, so he's gonna take another whack with his Morning Star. Guess not. A 9 definitely does not hit.
Nope.
So he goes to slam down, but as he goes to slam down, like one of the flames give off from you and leap onto the ground and bounce towards where he takes a step to take his swing. And he's like, oh, 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 ah! As he goes to swing and miss. Onto Ephraim.
Alrighty. So, if I were to move here into that space just outside the door, I can reach around and get a little stabby action on Lark there, can I?
Give a little reach around.
I would say naturally, I think the way we ruled this was that I wasn't doing opportunity attacks through that doorway, so I think it would only make sense that you couldn't attack from that doorway. If you wanted to step in, or if you wanted to move over to the right a little bit, I would say it's fair enough that you could see him if you wanted to shoot something at him.
You mean
He's like
shooting
technically
from
out of line of sight. That's
shooting
why I
from
was
here?
breaking off the opportunity. Yep.
Shooting from here? Yeah, we can do that. And I'm going to, for the first time in my life, remember that I have inspiration. And I'm going to go ahead and take advantage on that attack. Because with him having so many of my allies around me, this will be a very sneaky attack. So, that's That's a 17 to hit,
17 hits.
and it'll be for 9 damage.
That is double the amount of health he had.
And I feel like Berry Wolf should get the inspiration after me.
Alright, and because that was double the amount, do you want to give a description of what that looked like?
Oh, that's right. It's double. Oh, ooh. I completely missed the fact that I was going to take him down. Yeah, Ephraim was looking for his opening, and as Trigol goes through the door, and Sky has to move out of the way, looses that shot and just catches him right up under the neck and pins him to the wall.
Sick. He just goes limp as like the arrow is so lodged into the wall and through his neck, it just holds him up against the wall. Like, I like that. All right. Do you want to move?
Nope. I'm good right here.
Alright. Onto Bug, who is dead. Onto Berry Wolf.
I
Muted.
think you're muted, Ferg.
Pick it up. There we go. All right. Barry Wolf is gonna leaf over Dead Bug and take some snaps at Rock. And he's going to. I'll just roll on here and then add the. I get a +4 to bite. So we'll do it that way. Hey, there we go. So a 21, I'm assuming, hits.
Yep, you assumed right.
Alright.
Remember, Droop is the secret boss.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
So-
he's taken care of.
And that's 5 points of
Piercing. I would guess with a bite.
yeah, piercing damage. And if the target needs to make a DC 11 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
What was the DC?
11.
11. I got a 10, so he is prone.
Oh, sick. All right. Yeah, and he's prone, so he'll have a disadvantage on that too. Yeah. So, and then I'm gonna take the rest of my movement. I'll invoke that opportunity attack and move back away from our on fire friend.
Okay. Yeah, and on that note, I totally forgot about that, so I subtracted 2 fire damage. I think it worked with the roleplay of stepping on the flame for Rock, but I believe Trigal and
Yeah.
Sky would have to take the D4 as well. Correct.
Do
me if
you
I'm
want
wrong,
to
I
just
think
use
it
the
was
2
negative
for
1.
everybody, or should we roll D4 to see how much we take?
No,
I forgot why I'm on fire.
It's up to Joe, but the 2 is.
I don't care. If you want to risk getting more damage, sure, you can roll for it. If you want to risk or have the
We could
opportunity
get
of
a
possibly getting
lot.
one less.
I'll just take
took
the
the
2.
Yeah.
You're on fire from my from one
That
of my
elemental thing that he did to
durability.
you.
Oh yeah,
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 okay.
It's not hurting you; it's hurting everybody around you.
Yeah.
You just can't end your turn in his.
Yeah. I forgot all about that. I'm glad you mentioned it.
And I saw you guys. I saw you all standing in the middle of him. I was like, uh-oh.
All right, so on to Ragnar, our flaming barbarian. Flamer barbarian.
Huh? I am just gonna recklessly attack this guy with my action and bonus action. First one. Oh my god, is an 11 to hit.
Does not.
Second is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
That is 8 points of piercing damage.
All right. So he is now bloodied.
And that is it for my turn.
Slam a war pick. Oh, actually he's prone, so don't worry about the reckless part.
Oh, that's
You
right.
would have advantage on him anyway. I can't see it. All these nameplates are in the way. I don't even know what symbols we put on you. So you're raging. Okay. What was the lightning bolt? I think you're reading in action.
No.
No,
I
I
wasn't
think
ready
that
in
was
this.
his being on fire. The lightning.
Yeah, is that the
I put the
fire?
little leaf thing because it looked like a little
It was the
flame.
druid, yeah.
Leaf is on fire. Yeah. The
Was that his reckless?
It probably
might have
It
was.
might have been his
reckless.
reckless, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll
So
just take
that off. We need like a cheat sheet of all
And then
the
the,
symbols.
Yeah, I know.
Cornholio
Right? If anything, I'll
symbol?
just place it on all of my maps, so then I can like quickly reference. Okay, this is the one I'm going to be using throughout the game.
And what does the Cornholio symbol signify?
Where he's flexing.
The circle
Cornholio.
feet.
Raging.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
I
his
guess
raging.
he does kind of look like Cornholio in a way.
I am Cornholio.
Yeah, he's a raging.
Okay,
Alright,
follow-up question.
on
What's
to-
the icon on Ephraim? I don't remember that. I know the little yellow
that was
circle was
that you were
inspiration. but-
carrying one of the bags.
Oh,
yeah, we
carrying the
got sacks
bag.
full of
Gotcha.
crap.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't think either of you have two-handed weapons. I think you used a crossbow, right? That's one-handed? No,
No,
that's a light crossbow.
no, I have a short bow.
So you drop the sack.
Yeah, so the sack is up the stairs.
I put it on there for me to remember, and there's too many things to remember with these crappy symbols. Alright, on to Droop. Let's see. Does he wake?
He's probably better off staying asleep since he's
He does not wake.
weaponless, hatless, and I'm standing over him.
Yeah, you knocked him out pretty good. Pretty good like. So it's on to your turn, Nibfarkle.
Okay. Well, since he's knocked out, I'll do 1, 2, take three steps forward, and I'll fire a crossbow bolt at Roch. That is a 9 to hit. I assume does not.
9 does not hit.
Okay, then I'll just go back over here. And then I use my action, so I can't ready an action, correct?
Correct.
Okay, then I'll just watch him.
Okay.
I'll actually take the bucket
Who's
off,
looking up?
put it on the ground, sit on it, and just watch it. That's it.
Alright. On to Sky.
After everyone pushes past me and I allow them through, just there's one left. Ow, my feet! My feet! And I'm start running away from Ragnar and quickly look at Hawk and try and loose one more arrow, trying to eliminate him once and for all if possible.
Alright.
That is a 24 to hit.
24 does hit. For 11,
11
that is
points of
2
piercing.
over the health he had. Nice, so he is down. So technically, we are out of combat.
Like they said, technically.
I say
Well, it's
technically
because one guy's
because Homeboy's passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as we drop out of combat, I am going to run out into the thing and up past Ephraim so I can get away from those flames.
Yeah, I think
Ragnar's
it-
burning. Ragnar's burning. Guys,
Guys,
Ragnar's
why are you
burning.
running away from me?
So
I'm not gonna
technically,
hurt
there's
you.
30
Stay where
more
you are,
seconds
stay where you
left of the-
I'm gonna start walking towards somebody.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
If I recall correctly, for it was for a minute, right?
Yeah, it'll drop, but it's still hilarious.
Like we're playing tag, but he doesn't know he's it.
He's just intentionally not dropping concentration while I walk at everybody.
Well, actually, we do still need to open that other door to the north. So it might be a good idea to wait until we've done that before you drop that concentration.
Well, that thing's jammed shut, man. There's no way that's opening.
Ragnar.
I'm gonna walk up to it and try to take the sword out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's drag that little guy out of the way and let Ragnar take over on
I'll
that.
take him back into the room, Joe, and put him on this bed, and kind of shove Bug off the edge of the bed onto top of rock.
Sorry, I was muted. To push them over like that, like stack them. Is that what you're
Yeah, I
saying?
wanted to stack them and then lay Droop down in like that area where it's got straw and stuff.
Or I'm in the corner.
All right.
Nobody puts Droop in the corner.
Now we can let Ragnar take a try at that door.
Ain't no way. Jam
Except he
shut.
disappeared.
So Ragnar, you pull the
It's
sword out.
impenetrable.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull the sword out.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a strength. I believe you rolled a 5 on that.
It was unimpressive, whatever it was.
There's so many rolls. I think it was 5.
Yeah.
All right.
15.
So you're able to yank the sword out.
My God, Barry, what did
He's
you do?
king
to
of
this guy?
Crescender.
I don't know who left this sword here. Kind of a weird place to put a sword if you're not even gonna jam a door shut, but okay. I'm gonna drop the sword down. And I'm gonna open the door.
All right. So let me clear initiative.
Oh, so we can reset it, am I right?
Yep.
Funny, I know.
Let me.
I love the idea that whoever is inside this room, just suddenly the door opens and there's a flaming barbarian standing there. Like it doesn't matter who you are. That's the start of a bad day.
So wait, Barry, just so I'm like aware, we see him on fire completely, correct? But he doesn't see or feel anything.
Well, I mean, he could see it.
Oh, okay.
It's whether or
No.
not he thinks he can see
He
it.
doesn't see it.
It's all in
Okay.
Ragnar's mind. Who knows what's going on in there?
Nothing.
True.
He doesn't see it.
All right. So everybody, go ahead and roll for initiative as you enter this room. Let me pull up the description. So as you open the door, you see several worn tables and chairs. Well, I guess technically Ragnar would be the. Well, they were aware of you. I forgot. So they were preparing behind the door based off of the first warning. It wasn't high enough for them to be fooled in time. So, yeah, you see several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. Wooden benches are drawn against walls decorated with brown and red draperies, and several ale kegs are propped up and tapped. You see 4 tough-looking human warriors wearing scarlet cloaks, all gathered on different sides of the room. 2 on the other end of the room with readied short crossbows. Short crossbows. Hand crossbow. While the other 2 next to the door are ready to take action on who opened the door. So Ragnar, lots of you, and you have that fire thing for 1 round.
Ugh.
So let me roll initiative for my peeps.
All right. I gotta deal with some baby stuff, so give me a few, but I'll be back hopefully by the time we get around to the end of combat, where I am.
All right. here? Did it just coincidentally work out?
Barry's
So the players win.
Barry's
Oh,
gonna be
Barry's
right
still
after
wolf?
me. Yeah, he's gonna go in between the 17 and 16 guy.
So we'll just give him 16. Oop, him 16. I messed it up. So 17.1.
With that alert, did he say he could change any two people, or is it just someone with himself?
No, it's with him.
All right. Excuse me. All right. So as Ragnar opens the door, both the individuals close by are gonna, or excuse me, from the other end of the room are gonna take shots from their light crossbows. A natural 20 for 1, 7 doesn't hit.
Wait, which ones are shooting?
Along.
I revealed the whole square, I think, right? Y'all see everything?
Oh,
Yeah, the
two up
far
there.
people.
Okay.
Bring the camera shift. So you take 13 and half damage, piercing
So
damage.
6.
To start off the round, Sky, you are up.
Seeing the one person right in front of Ragnar, I just want to try and create a quick path for him. So I want to try and loose an arrow if possible.
Okay. Which, oh, so
The
Wallace.
one directly, yeah.
Oh, you probably don't see the nameplates. Yeah, I need to.
It's fine.
It's not fine, because yet again, for the millionth time, I need to get macros. I pay for this for no reason.
It's gonna be a 16 for
16 will.
Rat, I believe.
They will hit. Wait, are you trying to hit this person?
Yeah,
Or
the dude who was standing right in front, but now he moved to the left.
Okay, yeah. He's behind the wall. Those two are
Okay.
not the ones
Yeah.
that attacked. It was the others from the other side of the room.
You have line of sight to this guy up here. I
Okay,
don't think you
then
have
it would
line
be
of sight to
Wallace.
this guy.
I thought on my screen it showed Rat right in front of the doorway, so that's why I was saying him. But if he's to the left, then yes.
Yeah, it's to the left.
To
It's like
Wallace.
from your site, you wouldn't be able to see him. I would say, if anything, a disadvantage here, but where Ragnar's at, you'd be fine. Okay, so yeah,
I would
you
just
you shoot off your longbow. Immediately after an lightning quick reaction, Ragnar getting shot by Wallace, you let off a bolt that lands into his shoulder. But he's good. He's
5 points of piercing.
not bloodied.
I'm then
you will
going
keep
to
moving.
continue moving. Oh, this is probably a bad choice. But I'm gonna do it. I'm running into the room. I think I can make it here without provoking opportunity of attack. Actually,
Yes.
we're still in that minute, correct?
Yeah, I was gonna say by Ragnar's turn, if anything, he would roll a d20 to see if he lost one of the turns from the time transitioning from the room. Is that what you're talking about? Like for his fire thingy?
Because I still have Zephyr, if that's the case. Up. Zephyr Strike. Which would not
Pretty
provoke.
sure you expended that.
No, but I keep it for the full minute.
Even after you expend it for...
I don't get the bonus damage and I don't get the extra movement, but I still gain the I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Okay. So then I need to put that back on you. So we remember. You remembered. I did not.
Up to a minute for concentration.
Yeah. So I think you popped that. I don't know if you've been tracking the rounds though for that.
It's
I
been
would say,
4.
if anything, was it around the same time that Barry
It
put
was-
the fire thingy on Ragnar?
It was the round before that.
Okay, so then you would have 2 rounds. So you said 4, so that makes sense. Yep.
If we were to include the middle. So then I'm gonna move over.
Well, if
towards the
anything,
back
because
corner.
I just revealed that I was gonna have Ragnar roll if he loses 10 seconds from the transition between combats. If you can go ahead and roll a d20. If you're above a 5, should be good. Then you keep all 3.
7. Oh god.
Nice. You're safe.
Perfect. And that's where I'm in my turn. 30, 35. Perfect. Okay.
On to Rat. So he sees you running past as he chases past you as well, or behind you to take a smack. How are you, Becky? $21.
Definitely hits.
7 slashing.
These guys are scarier.
Alright, on to Barry Wolf.
Alrighty. Barry Wolf is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's gonna come over here and I'll stay here so I don't take opportunity attack. And I will attack I'll come here. There we go. Hop on this table. Leaping and taking it, trying to take a chomp out of Rat. And since the Sky is next to me, I get advantage with pack tactics. Ooh,
Nice.
Cool beans.
19 does it. For how much
And the bite.
damage? Nice. Is that the full
Sick.
damage?
So 10 points of damage, and Rat needs to make a strength saving throw of 11 or be knocked prone.
Alright, so strength.
Barry Wolf is like super smelly and like has like fungi growing off of his hair. He has like some like braided and locked up hair.
Nice. Like it's like matted, but
Matted, yeah.
matted with moss and stuff.
Yeah.
So he was able to survive, or excuse me, survive, yes, but not get prone. He rolled a 12. You said it was 11, right?
Yep. So he's not knocked prone.
But he is, I would say, with the amount of damage and the bloodied state he's in, you managed to take a bite and rip off like his whole forearm. Ah! Ah!
Just see it like toss it up in the air and do the old dog shake and slap it against a wall.
Nice. All right. I don't think you'd have any bonus action, but
No, this is it. Yep.
okay. On to Wallis. So he is going to, I would say, take a shot at Barry. Come on, roll 20. Load. There we go. Well, good thing it wasn't with a disadvantage or advantage, because it would have been a crit. But a 6 does not hit, so he shoots his bolt, and you manage, as just happens to be a circumstance when you fling the the arm out of the way. Just been perfect timing for you as the bolt flies past your head where he was aiming. He's going to then flip this. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say flip over to this table. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave him there. So Tral, you are up.
All right, Trigal will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I guess we'll just keep the focus fire going. I am going to attack Rat. And so that'll be unarmed strike. AC 14. Don't know if that's going to hit.
That hits. And that is quadruple the amount of damage.
All right. Okay, well,
Rolled a 4. He had 1 health.
okay, I do one of these things where I just hit him in the face with the heel of my hand and shove his nose up into his brain, and his
Just like Con Air.
his
I think you're
eyes
gonna
roll
say
back
Kanye.
and he falls over. And then I'm going to flavor my key point flurry of blows as a David Lee Roth kind of stage roundhouse kick, where I sort of jump and leap and kick with both feet into this Cameron guy here.
Nice.
So my next 2 attacks will be against him. 18 for 6 from the first kick, if that hits.
Yep.
And then 21 for
Nice.
4 with the second kick. if
Hell
that
yeah,
hit.
full flavor, full damage. Nice. Yeah, both hit.
It's also
Right.
not in the Apple library, just so you know.
Say what?
It's also not in somebody's Apple library, just in case, you know.
Oh, yeah, that was my stupid watch that did that.
Oh.
I don't know why that Apple lady thought that I was asking her for something, but she did.
Yeah, so you managed to land each hit, breaking his jaw, and almost having it separate from his face with so much force. The man is bloodied.
As Billy Mays
That's
would
all
say,
hell.
that's a lot of damage.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Really
that's
amazing.
my move, my action, my bonus action. I am done.
Sick. Good round, man.
Yes, thank you.
On to Cameron. I would say, if anything, where he's at with health, he's going to get a disadvantage to attack you back. Why is it not letting me? Character sheets. And a natural 1. Yikes. So he goes the swing. I would say, if anything, because he's so low, he has 1 health. Because it's a natural 1, let's just say he goes to swing as hard as he can with the amount of blood he even still has coursing through his veins. But when he goes to take a step, he just misunderstood how much strength he did not have and just eats it onto the ground and takes 1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. So he takes himself out.
Falls to the ground, hits his nose, and
And
goes
then
up
he's
into his
cold
brain.
flat- Yeah.
So pitiful.
black
of a
cold.
death.
He fell in the shower.
All right, on to Ephraim.
I'll say. Muted.
Yep. Ben, you're muted, I think.
I sure was, but all I said was, "Hey, why are y'all starting a party down there without me?" Yeah. So I'll push past Ragnar into the room. I will. Ragnar's still on fire, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's
Why is
all right.
everyone running away from me?
From here, I still got my bow, so I'll take a shot at Wallace as I run into the room.
All right.
And it's not a sneak attack, just a regular old short bow shot. I don't know why it rolled with advantage when I definitely just turned off advantage, but
Oh, good.
17 for 6
still hits.
damage.
Nice.
Oh, no, I apologize. I turned off sneak attack and not turned off advantage. But yeah, it's a 17 for 6 damage. And then I will use my bonus action to dash to get away from Ragnar's fire.
Now that I think about it, I don't know if I think I just noticed this, but are you shooting crossbows and bows?
No, short bow. Just a short bow.
Oh, I thought I saw you roll like a crossbow or something.
Nope. Never had a crossbow on my sheet. I promise you that.
Never mind.
I did.
Yeah, I was like, hey, weird flex, but okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you happen to hit him in his other shoulder, leaving him holding onto the table to stand up, being in a bloodied condition. Also, now that I think about it, Halsey the Swindler was one of the ones I think that ran away from. What
Our
was that?
initial fight at the bar.
Yeah, whatever that place is called. Something
Sleeping
giant,
Giant.
sleeping
Stone
giant.
Giant,
It's,
Sleeping
Yeah.
Giant.
Because I feel like I remember one of y'all making a joke of the name Halsey.
I almost
Yeah,
certainly
we
would
did.
have because I was
Yeah.
preparing to do it on my turn, so
Yeah.
that tracks.
Yeah.
I don't think we've run into any of them yet. This is the first one. He's like, "Oh man, yeah, I didn't think you guys would come all the way here. How'd you even find us? What'd you do? What'd you do with Droop? That was actually him. Well, if he's not dead, you're gonna die." As he goes to loose an arrow at Sky. He's gonna back towards the door. Or excuse me, not loose an arrow. He's gonna pull out his hand crossbow. An 8 does not hit. Sweet. Alright.
I like the other Halsey better.
He's gonna take the other one. He's gonna take the
That would be-
door open and move into the hallway.
Now, Kyle, would that be famous World War II Admiral Bull Halsey?
No, I
There's
was
ano-
thinking.
There's another one?
The famous bard.
I can't tell
Oh.
if Ben's being sarcastic or.
of all the
Halseys.
of all the music references, no one got my rat one.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I know Rat the band, but now I didn't catch the reference.
Well, I was trying to think. I felt like all 4 of these were song references or like artist references, aren't they?
Cameron definitely.
No,
is.
honestly, there's no method to my naming.
Oh, okay.
I probably was using like a name generator, and Halsey popped up, and I'm like, yeah, I like that name.
The only one that I'm not sure about is Wallace.
Yeah, everybody's here like,
It's pronounced Wallace.
Wallace.
Oh.
Wallace.
Definitely has to die. I don't like that at all.
Definitely a blues singer.
What was your joke? You don't have to explain it, but I want to see if I catch it this time about Rat.
Oh, I put it in the Twitch chat. I just said round and round.
Oh.
All right. I can honestly say I'm not getting the reference, but I'm not gonna have you explain it. I'm guessing it's a song name from a band called Rat,
You should just look
Yes.
or a song
You
named
know it.
Rat by a band named Round
and listen
Round.
to it later.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think I know the song based
I'm
on
sure you
Round
do.
and Round.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a
Almost
classic
like the
80s
chorus or
hair band.
something.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
and definitely watch it later
Right
because
round,
it's
baby, right
it-
round. That one.
Not that one.
no.
Round
It's
and
got,
round, what
who is
goes
the-
around comes around.
Who is the actor that
Yeah.
was in it? Milton Berle was in the video.
It's a great
Solid
video.
topical reference.
Yeah, it's a great. So yeah, look it up later. But
Yeah.
it's very cool.
Now that we've gone down our 80s rock music rabbit hole.
Yeah. Anyways, Halsey pushes into the hallway. He's still like he kind of like opened the door as he shot the arrow, backs into the hallway, continuing back into the door to go open the other one, but used a free action, can't continue. On to Ragnar.
I am going to scream at Halsey. You're not getting in the way this time. I see the feet underneath the door of that room that there's somebody in there.
The door's
gonna-
open.
Not going to attack. No. Of the other door.
Of the other one.
Yeah, we can,
I can see the feet of
edge
somebody.
Of a token peeking out.
Oh no, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. What token?
No, Ragnar is just a foot guy.
I'm just gonna attack him recklessly at twice. First one, just 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Second is a dirty 20. Oh my
A
goodness!
dirty 20.
Sorry, I
does
just
hit
went
too.
through puberty, guys. First one is 11 piercing damage, and second attack is 4 piercing damage.
So 13. Nice. Right?
15. Wait,
Wait, what was
Yeah,
the numbers you
15.
said?
It's
Because you're
11
doing you're
for the
plusing
first
2,
one.
I think, to right? Yeah, 11.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
because
my
of the
rage.
rage. Yeah. So
5.
11
15
and 4. 15.
total.
15 total. Math. Nice. Alright, let me see. So, yeah, you you run into the doorway and go and slam your war picks into either end of him. They both pierce pretty deeply into them as you yank him out. Tons of blood is just pouring down Halsey as he slams against the back door, trying to grab for the handle, but he's in a very critical condition.
I'm just gonna put my pick in the blood and get some on the blood and say, "Yeah, struggle harder." I'm just gonna make it more fun.
Wait! Oh no! No!
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Alright, on to Nibfarkle.
Alright, so, since this guy's still passed out, is he still making rolls, or are we just gonna leave him passed out until we figure it out?
It's a valid point. I would say at this point we're just gonna leave him.
Okay.
So
So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. Ah! Sorry, I popped up a menu. 20, 25, 30. And then seeing that other guy out in the hallway, away from Ragnar, I'm going to pull out my my hand crossbow, or what the hell is that right? It's just a light crossbow, I guess. And as I draw it, I'm going to scrape it across my arm, activating Crimson Right. When activated, I take 1d4 necrotic damage, which can't be reduced in any way. So let me just do a d4 roll. So that's 3 damage I'm going to take. And then when your right is active, attacks made with this weapon are magical, dealing an additional 1d4 damage of the type chosen by my right. My right is fire. So I'm going to fire my blood-covered crossbow bolt of fire at him. Come on. 11.
11 is exactly what you need to hit.
Yes! Okay, sorry. I got very excited. I don't
He
hit a lot
sounded
of
very
shots,
sad in
so-
the beginning. Yeah.
All right, so here is the normal crossbow bolt damage. That is 8 plus an additional 1d4 of fire. So that's 4 fire damage plus 8 piercing damage.
Nice. Well, that was 12 times the amount of damage you needed to do. How does that look?
Basically, I run in and I go, "You!"
Almost full health.
Scrape it across with my arm as blood flies, and then as it arcs from my arm onto the crossbow bolt, it ignites in flames, and I shoot it across. It flies right over Ragnar's shoulder, spears him in the eye, and sticks him in the door.
Sick.
And that is the end of my turn.
Love it. Good round for you. All right, on to
one of the few.
Sky. Yeah, right. you don't roll too well in this game. Maybe we'll just have to set you up with like a camera and you roll your own dice.
Maybe.
Electronic dice don't like you. All right, Sky, you're up.
Yeah, can I do the same? I want to use my definitely balanced dice.
Yeah.
Being hurt for the first time in a long time, Sky is going to get very angry and try and pull back as much as he can on that bow and try and demolish Wallace, what was it? It was a weird name.
Wallace.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
yes.
Yes.
Huh.
Well, yes. And it's gonna be a 14 to hit.
14 does it, and 5 is the exact amount of damage to kill him.
Just because he's pulling back as much on that bow, he wants him to like physically like recoil into the corner, like ragdoll a little bit.
Nice.
Very movie typical reaction to being hit by something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Collapses
got
into the
blood
corner, slides down
And
like.
my newest
wall.
tunic. How dare you? I just wove this
I'm
yesterday.
sorry.
Well, last week. But it feels like yesterday. Time's weird for us. Don't
All
worry about it.
right.
Joe, I want to
Good
do a quick
rounds by
search.
the
Does
players
anybody
for
have
once.
any of the bodies have any sacks on them?
God damn it.
No, I didn't put any sacks on these enemies, other
Alright.
than what God gave him, and or whatever the God is in this realm.
He's just gonna Ragnar's just gonna flip over the last body like, guys never have anything good on him. Useless.
Ragnar, I have something even better.
What?
A closed door.
Should I hit it?
What?
No,
Sure.
a closed door makes the whole room a sack.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
holds all the stuff in it.
No. It
I
needs to be
very
cloth.
much dislike that I'm agreeing with him, but like it makes sense. The logic's checking
It
out.
needs to be a cloth. You don't understand.
We're
I
wearing
can't
cloth,
pick
we're in
the room up.
But do you know if there are any cloth and sacks in that room? With it closed, it could not. You don't know.
You're right. If
Can
there's
I-
people in there, they might have sacks.
Before they do this, can I go back over to Droop? And I'd like to like wake him up and see if he has any information for us.
Hey,
Are
ask the guy if
just
he has
by
any
yourself.
sacks.
Listen. If they're having sacks in there,
No.
I don't want to open the door.
Oh gosh.
Please give them their privacy.
It was gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, but it didn't have to.
You know what's
You-
funny?
you-
I've had
Ephraim-
the
Ephraim is a
fedora
very
on
modest
Ragnar
man.
this whole time, and I forgot to reveal it to you.
Ah,
You've had
Anyways.
what on me?
an
I
aura
put like
fire.
like a tinted aura for
I
of
can see
5
it.
feet.
Could
Well,
nobody
now
else see
you
it?
can.
No, just
No,
you
I
know,
can see it the whole time.
Now,
Oh, the
Now
whole
we can.
time? Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
because I guess
Gave you
because it's
control.
your character.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably
okay.
because it's his character.
Who knows? All right. Well,
I was just walking around in a big pea puddle.
That is a silent.
all right, yeah.
all right. So what
We
exactly
bust
are
into
we
the
doing?
next room. I'm gonna ask them all to pause for a second, and I want to go over to Droop, wake him up, and see if he has any information about where people are, the layout of anything, anything we might use.
I'll look at Sky and I'll say, I'll go with the goblin. Make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Smart.
Look, I
Good
have
betrayal.
Ross. He doesn't have a sword. He's fine.
Should we rest? I feel like
I'd be
just
down
a
for
quick,
it.
just a quick second, to catch my breath.
Are you proposing a short rest again?
Nobody wants to rest.
I will
We're just
gladly
gonna.
rest. I'm low on health and I need it.
I can just barge through the door right now if you really want me to. Or I can knock politely.
Why don't we ask Droop what's going on?
Oh, well, I mean, I guess you can.
Okay.
Ask him if he has any sacks.
All right. Thank you, Lord Ragnar.
Can I just say, my fear is, if they know we are now fully here, we found that bag. Don't you think if Glassstaff knows we're here, he could be going towards that?
Bag?
We have
You
it.
mean
We have that bag.
I
with
know
us.
we have it, but like, if he's prepared to run,
Get into his stash, which he thinks is where we got it from.
yes, like he doesn't know we have that. He still thinks, oh, I'm in the clear.
Well-
He could try and.
I mean, I guess I'll ask, do I hear any other guards running here, like people are on the way? From other parts of the place?
Like from where you're at with Droop?
I guess. But I guess I'm trying to just, it seems like we're going into each room and killing everyone. No one's really been alerted that we're here.
Yeah,
Well,
coincidentally
there were
enough,
some.
y'all have rolled stealthily, got away with something, whatever, in each of your rolls. That you haven't alerted anybody in the rooms that you've gone
Yes,
to,
no,
other
he's
than the one you just went into, technically. But
Unless
it wasn't a
unless
surprise.
someone wants to detect magic or something and see if there's magical alarms he set up around here to alert him, I think we're good.
Well, standing here at the doorway in this room, I was gonna ask to do a perception check anyway, just in case we heard uh, anybody calling from our team up here for help. So, and that would also see if we hear any other noises.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my keen hearing and smell as well.
All right, so let me.
Stick my
Is
nose
that
to the
okay
air.
to do a perception check then?
Sure.
We
I'm just
still
gonna
have
23,
that
wow.
bag.
How are you guys
Nat
doing?
20.
Natural. So what? Sorry, what exactly were you looking for? My bad.
I was listening to see. I was primarily listening to see if any of our people called out, but also just listening to hear if there's any other activity that I can hear from this doorway. So, out in the halls or
Like down where you're
in
at.
other, yeah, out in the halls or up beyond this other room in other parts of the complex.
I mean that was a natural 20. I gotta give you something. You don't. Yeah, I mean y'all. It, so from where you're at, it seems pretty pretty damn quiet. But since
Okay.
you've walked in, we'll just kind of roll this into the whole time you've been here. Like you were hearing various voices in each room. There was still um uh what's the word I'm looking for? Like ambiance going around the cave of individuals present in multiple rooms. It seems to be a lot more quiet on this end where you're at and through the cavern and the connecting hallways.
Might be
Okay.
bodies not talking anymore.
What was that?
I said it might be all the dead bodies that aren't talking or playing cards anymore.
Exactly.
True.
And then for Barry, if you want to go ahead and roll for an advantage perception check for hearing and smelling, and I guess whatever you're trying to hear or smell.
I mean, if I think Ken's roll probably took care of everything that I was trying to figure out. So
Maybe.
I guess we'll see.
Unless you're trying to smell something.
Smell glass.
You don't smell anything. Yeah, all you
Smell wet
smell
dog.
is fresh blood across the room. Spilt beer from a previous game that was being done at the table here near the entrance, presumably before they were alerted that you were coming around the corner. But nothing distinct pops out to you.
All right.
Who has that bag that we found the potions in?
I think Ephraim had it, or maybe Trigal.
I don't think I did.
Someone
Wait,
really
I had-
pulled it up from the depths.
I have the bag with
Whoever-
the body in it.
Yeah, I want
Whoever
to.
has that sack, I would like to have it after you're done.
I could be wrong, but I want to say Ephraim pulled it up.
And then you tossed me the healing potion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Barry took the.
Yeah, I have the invisibility potion, and there's a healing. I have the healing potion too. I think.
No, I was
No,
at
we
2
give-
HP. He definitely threw it to me, and I chugged it.
Oh yeah, you drank through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That must be an extra one I have then.
Yeah, I think the contents were divided among the party pretty quickly.
Okay.
And so,
So,
therefore, I'm sure
we-
the sack itself belongs to our barbarian.
Who needs
Since I-
a healing?
Since I kind of
potion?
owed him a sack anyway because of the one I got the body in.
Well,
Thank
if
you.
I'm gonna take a short rest, I don't need a healing potion. I can just heal up that way.
I think we need to just
Can
continue.
we take a short rest? I think we should go.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
I'm like scratching. I'm gonna like,
Somehow I know
like,
exactly what he's saying.
This way. This way.
What's
Did you
that,
say
boy?
boy?
What's
I
that,
think we should
boy?
enter the last room.
Jimmy
First
fell
way.
into a well.
What? The ancient cistern? No.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna slap Droop and say, "Tell me everything about this place. Where is Glassstaff? What do you know?"
I would say go ahead and roll. So I would say you would wake him up. However, go ahead and roll intimidation with advantage.
Why is intimidation charisma based?
Honestly, I think I may make it a house rule
And
if
It's
you're
like strength or
based.
something.
Yeah, because I think 2024 rules they changed it, and I did like that they did for like barbarians and stuff, for example.
Yeah.
Okay, so then instead of a minus,
It's
one-
strength based for barbarians. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I think any class that their main ability is strength or something, they
Yeah.
can use strength.
So instead of a 10, then that would be a 13.
So 13. You smack him. And what are you asking him? Like what?
I want to know what he knows about the layout and where Glassstaff is.
Who are you? The layout. Right. We're below manor. Glassstaff. The boss man. Yeah. He's towards the back. As he points, the direction over here. I'm not sure if that ping showed on.
Does
the
he have a
screen.
secret
I
way
wanna
out?
say it's towards the north side of the map. Looking up, everybody looking at the map is towards the area I'm pretty sure you have not gone into yet.
Yeah.
Also, what did I do? Yeah, you're like, are you with the Kragmaws?
No. I am an independent
Oh.
goblin.
Oh, okay. Right. And he looks around. He sees like all the bugbears are like the ones like lodged into the wall, hanging there. The other ones like slacked on the ground, bloodied.
I can teach you to wield great power if you put aside your terrible ways.
No. I would like to live. Can I go now? I told
No.
you, right?
No, I'm offering you life, but a real life, not squalling in some hovel somewhere, following orders from other goblins.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion. I would say with advantage because you're a goblin.
Can I
and
use
you've
my
been
strength
trained.
again?
No.
All right, so that is a 17.
Well, I see an 8.
Well, you said with advantage.
I did.
Right. So the first two was I rolled was a 10 and a 9. That was for the intimidation. Then I rolled an 8 and a 17 for persuasion.
Your characters are just converting all these enemy NPCs, man. Okay, Troop is listening. What kind of good life are you even talking about?
A life of adventuring and doing good, giving you purpose.
Pillaging gives me purpose. Robbing, killing.
Right. I'm just gonna
I
say
mean, those
both
are
of-
all great things. That's what you're talking about, right? I'm down for that. Yeah.
No, there's no getting through to these guys.
Can I kill him?
Don't worry.
As I'm standing in the doorway.
So I'd like to swipe both my sickles at him, and a 14 and a 13 to hit.
You have a very short fuse for your own kind.
They either get it or they don't.
Surprisingly, I don't. So
He
those
doesn't have
do
his
not
pot.
hit. The pot didn't give him any
Oh,
armor.
okay,
So
I
he's
don't know.
wearing.
So I'm sorry, neither of those hit?
Yeah, he has 17 armor for some.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean, he doesn't have a helmet
I didn't
anymore.
even touch this character other than giving
And
him
he's
a name.
kind of, he is
has
a goblin, so
shield.
he's like
Is
shorter.
this
armor.
glass staff and we didn't know? Hold on, he has a shield.
Well-
I definitely took the shield away.
He
I was disarming
You
it.
didn't
he
ask-
was
I mean, you didn't
unconscious,
ask him about
so
a shield.
I
You
asked if he had a
there was
weapon.
A
Yeah,
shield's not a
sword
weapon.
and shield, those are two weapons.
I mean,
Shield's
even
not a
if you,
weapon.
Yes, it
But
is.
even if you take
it's
a
classified as armor.
Yeah, he's not
But even
Captain
if you-
America. His shield's not a
All right.
weapon.
Well, even without the shield, what does shield
Right.
get? Like +2? It's 15.
Yeah.
Still doesn't-
15,
Still
yeah.
15, yeah.
All right, fine. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm gonna walk away, leave it, and close the door.
No. Before
leave him in there with Trigal. Trigal will get him to take up the cloistered life.
I'm stepping into the room too as he's shutting the door.
before
Oh,
he
excuse me.
Just kill him,
as
he's useless.
yeah.
Well, if anything, I was just gonna say he just
Niffarkle
dodges
walked
out of the way.
away.
Like, what the hell, man? I thought there was a good life. Why are you stabbing me with sickles? Stop! What?
I'm already.
going on?
As soon as I missed, I walked away.
And Trigal will say, Master Goblin, you have an opportunity to serve the Lord of the Dead, Kalimvor.
We all just trying to convert all my NPCs.
I'm sorry.
Um,
What's better than a party of 6? A party of 6.5.
Either they join us or they go to the, or they convert to be a religious.
Yeah.
God damn it,
Are
so-
we the Christian faith?
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
So do I
Sorry,
need
something's
to
in my
ro-
eyeball.
Uh-oh. Do I need
Yeah,
to
go
roll
ahead
anything?
and roll persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, here goes nothing. Yep. That's what I said. It's nothing.
All right. So I realized I was derailing. So I
Tell
was
him,
like, all
boy,
right, I
right.
got the info I wanted. So that's why I gave up.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna call break early. There's something like just messing up my eye.
Okay.
So we usually take break at 9 o'clock. We'll return to that conversation that Trigal's having, but we do about 15 minutes, so we'll be back at 9:05. So I can wash out whatever the heck is in my eyeball right now. So we'll see y'all soon.
All right.
Yeah.
back, everybody, to Oops All DMs. We're playing Phandelver and Below. This is our 12th session. So if you're joining us just now, welcome. If you're first-time viewer, welcome to you as well. If you'd like to catch up, we do have shortened videos, a little bit shorter. I wouldn't say fully shortened, but on YouTube and VODs if you want to check them out. We're also a charity-focused organization located here in Orlando that raises charity by putting on tabletop role-playing events in breweries. So come check us out at AOTOrlando.com to see where we're at in terms of events. Go ahead and join our Discord. It's very active on cons and stuff that we're going to. If we uh, are doing any sort of Twitch streams that are showcasing any third-party systems. But in general, we don't just play 5e. This is our weekly Wednesday game, but we do also have other one-shots that we've done that we have on the map and will continue to put on the map to showcase something other than 5e. So, if 5e is not necessarily your speed or you're tired of 5e, we understand. But there's definitely one-shots you can check out. We've already done Alien. We're about to do Lancer. We've done Fallout.
Yeah.
What
Ring
else
is
do we
coming
have?
up.
Yeah, the one ring, I think is what it's called
Yeah,
specifically, right?
Rune
The One
Quest
Ring,
we just did
Rune
recently,
Quest. Yeah,
and then we've been
check it out.
doing Call of Cthulhu. If you want to catch up on
Yes.
that one, they have obviously all the videos are on YouTube, but you can also see the latest episode coming out on the 16th on our Twitch here, and then we will be streaming this on the 18th, and then that Friday the 20th we will be streaming Lancer. So next week is action packed if you're interested.
Yeah, check us out. Check us out. But I think that's really it. I think I mentioned in general in the beginning, but I don't know in the second half. But if you are new to the stream, like I said, we are a charity focused organization. So we are supporting a charity called Child's Play that you can donate to there at the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Again, it's a nationwide organization that we support the local chapter here in Central Florida. Um, where again they gamify children's recovery at various children's hospitals. So please donate to them. They're great people and a great cause. So please do that, and it'll have a little bit of interaction with our game too. Once you do so. With that being said, there's no music playing. I was wondering why it was so quiet. We're gonna dive back in. So just kind of as a very minute refresh. Nib Farkle woke up Droop, who was passed out, asked him about the structure of the Red Brand hideout and where Glassstaff is located. He let him know, for which Nib Farkle was trying to convert him over to the good side of goblins, but got a little bit impatient with them and started stabbing him. Luckily, missed him with his stabs. Tragal came in and attempted to uh, sing praises, or not sing, but say praises about his. Wow, I'm brain farting on your god's name. You say it
Kellamvor.
all the time. Kalimvor, yeah.
Ellenvor, yeah.
To get Kalimvor. You rolled for that to see if you convinced them. Unfortunately, it was a 4. So he just kind of like, right, right. Sounds cool, man. Yeah, can I go now? I'll think about it. I will.
Real quick, can I ask? I thought you had said he was interested in pillaging and not converting, right? To being good. Did I
Yeah,
read
you
wrong and attack him for no reason?
somewhat. Yeah, it was a successful roll that you
Oh,
made.
okay. I thought I failed.
He was just having conversation like, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, good things. Yeah, I love killing. I love pillaging. Whatever. Like, so that's what you mean, right? And then you went and stabbed him with.
I thought I failed the roll, and then I was like, all right, some guys just don't get it, and I'm like, I just kill them.
That's a good point. I don't know if I blatantly said that was a success or not, but
It's just the way he said it, like, oh yeah, like pillaging. It's like, okay, he likes being a normal goblin. So all right, fucking screw this guy.
And I
He's
mean,
offended.
really, killing people and taking their stuff is kind of what we've been doing.
Yes,
So
but with purpose.
Valid.
I mean,
And I'm just like standing in the doorway while Trigal is having this conversation, and I'm just like, is it my turn yet? Can I try to convert him?
I look at Ragnar and I say, "Be my guest." And
Okay,
I step out of the
I'm
way.
gonna convert you to the god of death. It's me.
Isn't that
I'm
what
gonna
you're
run up to him and attack him.
You're just gonna straight up attack him, all right? With your crazy
12 to hit on the first one, and bonus action 24 on the second.
12. He dodges out of the way. 24 hits him. Go ahead and roll. Demolish.
He takes
poor troop.
4 points of piercing damage.
All right. Homeboy is is dead.
All right,
He
cool.
was not a hidden boss. You
Oh, well,
just
an AC of 17.
slam his war pick into his skull as he slams to the ground as a result, and does not move from there.
I'm gonna check his body. Does he have a sack?
Turns
You
out
know
he has
what? Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a. We'll say investigation in general. That works. Give me above a 5.
Yeah, it's a 5.
Nice. All right, you found a sack.
Nice.
Day well spent, boys.
I'm curious as to what this culminates into.
Nothing.
A sack collection, obviously.
I'm gonna tell you right now, absolutely nothing.
I mean, it would be fitting for a barbarian not wearing armor, and if you don't, class yourself to get medium armor or whatever, just put on a whole bunch of sacks. You're the sack man from the north.
All right, so did we decide we wanted to do a short
Sack
rest?
of sacks.
Sounds like only one of you wants to, or two.
I think Nib has decided he wants to.
No, I thought everyone else wanted to rest. So that's fine. If we don't want to, I'll go into battle with 5 health. That's fine.
That's fine. You guys can go in first, though.
I'll stay in the back.
And then I'll follow.
Don't you have a healing potion, or did you already use it?
Oh, I drank that thing down the second it was thrown at me.
You
because
did.
I was
You
time.
did. You did. You did.
I'm slowly learning where my place should be in battle, and it is not at the front.
Barry doesn't have anything.
Ephraim opened the door. Wolf goes first, leads the pack.
Well, okay, but I meant he can't lick Nib, can he?
Yeah, like nobody wants to try to heal Nib based off of his plight
It's
there.
Okay.
I mean,
They're like, we don't want to do a short rest. Like, we don't care if he die. Roll another character.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
fine.
Lucky number 3. Let's see what happens.
Aren't
Yeah, I'm not gonna
goblins
lie,
supposed to
Ragnar
be green
doesn't
and
look-
red?
Ragnar doesn't look great either.
I'll heal him up
That's a good point. Too.
later.
Yeah.
Ragnar, you're still on fire, and you think this is just
There's
normal.
no way he's
Like,
still.
you-
Fire
you-
went out. Yeah.
You're
that
not
would've gone out.
acknowledging the fire.
Let the dog go
fire?
in.
I've never been on fire. What do you mean?
Alrighty then. I guess I'm gonna open this door because Sky asked me to. Real nice.
Well, I just thought out of all of us, it would make the most sense.
I'm gonna kind of get off to the side though, so that there's straight
For
shot.
the
for
record,
the
that man
wolf.
is pinned to that door with an arrow through his face. So you'll
Well,
have
I'm
to
gonna-
or with
wait.
him on it.
Gonna have to unpin him.
Pause
I'm
for a
sorry.
second, and maybe it's a delay in the stream, but we're not seeing the map. If you can transition that. So you're just gonna peek open, like peek through it, or you're just gonna blatantly open it?
Garrett, you muted that.
Yeah, I was talking. Sorry. Yeah, no, I totally thought I had switched over. So like in the map view, I was moving it around so they could see everything that was going on. Turns out, nope. So apologies.
No worries. It's not like anything crazy was happening that needed the map. So Ephraim, What exactly are you doing? Because you said you're like stepping to the side. So like, are you like
Yeah.
opening the door and then moving? Are you peeking through it? Are
I'm
you?
trying. So is the door locked? First of all,
Yes, it's unlocked.
it's unlocked.
Correct.
Okay. Well then, yeah.
You
I'm just gonna.
wiggle the handle, or I would say you move the door inward a little bit to see if it, catches on any sort of bolt, and it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I'm
I
going to
think I
stand off to
trade
the side,
these
just
as
kind
the
of
handle.
shove it open.
As he. Okay.
You all die. Um. So, with is music still not playing? I thought I hit play.
I don't hear anything.
What is
Still
going on
your
here?
ambient music.
Oh, you know what? I think I adjusted I have that mic where it has dual channel of like music and voice or game and voice, so I had the never mind. Anyways, so
So you mean
so when
volume?
yeah, it's two different channels. So one for you can set for chat, one for game. So I have our voices on one channel. I have the Roll20 thing on the other channel, but I had the other channel's volume down. Anyways, so you just slam the door open, and you're peeking inside, presumably. Is that what you were saying?
No, I'm shoving the door open so the wolf can go in.
Okay. Okay. Wolf goes in.
I-
Give me a sec.
that was Sky's plan, and I'm following it.
Okay. Give me 1 second because of course the way they lay these stupid like room markers are like in the playable tiles. So I couldn't even see where the door was really. Okay. Um so as you I guess specifically walk in, Barry, um you see that this room appears to be a wizard's workshop. A large work table is set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices, all of them stewing and bubbling away. The room is moist and humid. You smell various smells, most often not being very good smells because of your great sense of smell. Um, and you see bookshelves that are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange looking tomes. Let me reveal this area for y'all. In addition, you also see some Skelly Boys again.
Yay.
Oh god.
So go ahead and we're just already back in combat.
Oh
Well, at least
gosh.
Barry is, because Barry is currently a wolf with no red brand.
Branding.
I revealed it, but they're the same things as the other ones. They're only gonna be attacking him. So you can choose to roll initiative, or you can choose not to. Let me roll initiative for these guys.
I'm sorry, guys, but I need your opinion. Have you ever seen an orange like this? What is that?
Like
I
the
don't. The
inside?
camera isn't like picking it up very well, but it's like
Mm.
It deformed, and they formed
it looks like it's. I don't
division.
know, dude.
Genetically modified.
It looks like the pit
Mm.
formed into there, so then created subdivisions.
There's no pit. It's a mandarin.
Not the pit, the pith.
Fifth.
So the stem part that goes down the middle, that creates the subdivided chambers, quote unquote, of juice and fruit.
Does it
It-
taste good? That's all that
Probably
matters.
I'm not.
farther in.
I'm not tasting it. I'm gonna take a picture of it and put it in the Discord.
All right, D20. If it's above a 15, he eats it.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Fascinating content here.
So what I'll do is I'm I guess I'll go initiative just for order, for the sake of order here, order operations. But I'm just gonna run back out once I realize that these are the same skeletons.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. If you back out, we don't have to do combat.
They smell the
Okay.
same.
I would say,
You
if
can take
anything,
an
like
opportunity attack.
He experienced it.
go ahead and roll a dexterity
Okay.
save. To see if you take that opportunity of attack, or if you reacted fast enough. Noticing that these appeared to be the same skeletons with the same glowy eyes as the ones from the other room.
Okay.
So we'll change the music right now to stressful music.
It's a 14.
Alright, 14. Yep. Yeah, so you were able to skip out of there.
And I'm not going to drop wolf form just yet, but I am just gonna run back out here, and back around the corner.
Were there too many people, Barry? What's up?
And he's gonna like walk around and like I'm gonna chomp on the back of your cloak and start to pull it.
I'll step into the hall and look into the room and say, "Oh, it's more of the undead guardians. Let us disarm them."
Is Glassstaff in there?
I do not see him. If he is,
Alright.
he's invisible.
I'm just gonna start
You
booking
see
it.
at least another door. I forgot to mention that. There to the right.
Oh, there is a door out. Another door out of this room.
I'm gonna take one of the extra cloaks we have and put it onto Barry Wolf.
When
fat dog over here.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, super dog, I guess, with red.
Yeah.
I
Super
presume
hippie wolf with matted moss fur.
Oh, as I
Definitely
walk
not
in, I
designed.
presume there's no reaction from the skeletons, correct?
Yes, so long as you're wearing a red brain cloak, which I believe
Yep.
everybody is.
Yep.
I'll just start, as we saw in the other room, I'll just start pulling the weapons out of their hands. And say, "Ragnar, we need more of your sacks."
Real quick,
You guys need a sack. Hang on, I'm coming.
Real quick, I'm gonna reposition myself next to Ephraim and say, Ephraim, we gotta check that other door. If he's not in there, he might be going for the stash.
All right.
I want someone to check there first before I run for the stash and hope we catch him.
All right. Tragel's already in the room, so Tragel, check out that door.
Okay, I'll listen at the door. Do I hear anything through the door? I'll hand Ragnar the weapons and then listen at the door.
So, go ahead and roll perception.
Perception will do. 4.
Not for one though.
Yeah, I hear my heartbeat. There's a heartbeat in the door. The door has a heartbeat.
Okay, so there's someone in there.
I knew Ephraim was talking to doors.
Yes, apparently he was.
Are you gonna open it?
I guess not. I not hearing anything and seeing Barry and Ragnar right there. Yeah, I'll go ahead and open the door if it's unlocked.
Okay. Does anyone want
unlocked.
to? Is anybody interested in any of this wizard stuff?
We should take it all when we leave here, but we should.
Could be.
I'm just asking
evidence.
above table because if it's not within your character to look for it, like I'll drop wild shape and search to investigate it. But if you know if somebody's character would be interested in some of this stuff, then
Barry
won't.
wouldn't
I'll search
at
for a
this
sack.
moment.
The
I'll
only
search for a
thing
sack.
Tragal might be interested in is if there's any necromancy stuff, he might be interested in it in order to try to destroy it. But that would be the only
Grab
reason.
anything that looks valuable.
I'll look for a sack.
Everything looks like it
So
could cost a penny.
by like the stuff you're talking about, what's in the room, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
just all the
I think
wizard
Barry's
stuff.
referencing all the books and the other stuff, wizard apparati and materials.
Okay.
Like, so what I'm
Uh,
saying is that if nobody would be interested in investigating it further, then I will drop my wild shape and I'll investigate now to see if there's anything that I can find.
Okay.
If nobody is, then I'll just keep in wild. Or if somebody would investigate, then I'll stay in wild shape and just because I don't want to lose it. Is basically what I'm getting at.
Yeah, Tragal would save all the searching around for after we deal with all the people. That's what he would think. So
Okay.
With the
he
next
wouldn't
room.
he wouldn't go to search that stuff now.
Okay.
Ragnar will search around for a sack.
okay. So
It's
I
like
guess
a bag of
whoever.
holding
We'll
and
open the
shut up.
door.
Yeah, right.
You mean a
Go
sack
ahead
of
and
holding?
yeah, right. It has to be a sack of holding. Um. So I guess whoever is wanting to investigate, go ahead and investigate. Let me know what specifically I guess you're looking for. Um, in general, as of right now, it just as mentioned, it's just the alchemical devices screwing about with a bunch of
Papers.
books and parchments and strange looking tomes everywhere.
I got a
Uh,
7. I'm looking for
Ragnar, you're
sacks.
looking for a sack.
Yep.
Um, I would say you reasonably find another sack
Yes!
in
Yeah,
this
but
room.
it's filled with all this gross alchemy stuff.
And this is
Yeah, it's got like
investigation.
moldy inside of like what seems to be a bag that wasn't cleaned but was constantly carrying alchemical reagents to and fro.
Uh,
Um,
Sky is going to be looking for any mention of Neverwinter Woods or the Cragmaws on any of the like papers, if possible. I will say it is a very cursory. Like he's not going to be moving things or looking into books for it, but like just scanning the surface of papers if he notices
Oh.
those words.
I would say with a 19, so you don't see anything. Yeah, you don't see anything particularly. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop wolf form and check real quick.
so you don't see anything particularly relating to the Cragmaws.
Okay.
You said Cragmaws and something else, right?
Neverwinter Woods.
Neverwinter was no, but you do uh see a book that is written in Dwarvish.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, unless you speak or read Dwarvish, I guess you don't know if that's relating to
I
Cragmaws or not,
don't.
or the forest.
Okay, that's fair.
I
I'll
pull it
mark
up.
make note of it, but not like pick it up or anything at this moment.
Okay. So Barry, you said you're gonna drop form.
Yeah, I'll go back to Barry
Let me
and
bring
take a
Barry
look.
back. What layer did I put him on? I think.
Bye, Barry Wolf. Hope you find your dad.
I just watched that the other day. You got it. Elf is great. Let's put this on the GM layer. Pull you over to sad. Alright, and so we don't forget, you have that on. Okay. So you're gonna roll for an investigation, and you're looking specifically at like the alchemical
Yeah,
item.
I'm gonna look for any potions or anything arcana wise that would pique my interest.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
Alrighty. Did that come through?
No.
Oh,
Uh.
I'll roll it on my character sheet.
Okay. Doesn't say it for a second. I thought you did, but I misread.
Oh, there it goes.
Nice, natural 20. Let's
Oh,
go.
sick.
Very
So
nice.
you see around the center table where a majority of the beakers and everything are had to recently concocted some sort of brew. When you're looking at it, it looks very similar to the potion of invisibility that you had in the vial. On the table, there's scattered documents, basic texts of different kind of scratchings and handwriting of how to try to brew this invisibility potion. And it seemed to have succeeded, that it came to a final consensus that this was the recipe to brew a potion of invisibility.
Perfect.
So you were able to kind of put two and two together based on the potion, the all the chemical devices there, but also the documents. So you being wanting to get into the herbalism and everything, you can go ahead and add that to your learned recipe.
Sick. All right.
For all the time we have sitting around crafting.
I mean, we will have to.
It's like in the
I
beginning
mean,
we were like I was getting pretty ambitious, like wanting to give you guys all these goals and stuff. It's like at this point it's like we probably won't see a lot of these. Like his was herbalism and alchemy. It's like it's rare that we're even in the woods
Yeah. I was gonna look through
or
the
brewing.
cave when we were done and see if I could
Yeah.
find some
Yeah.
cave mushrooms or lichen or something.
Well, if anything, yeah, add that to your thing, and then
Okay.
if you know, assuming you remember on like long rests and stuff, like how we were discussing, you can like try to learn new potions to add to that and brew
Yeah.
them.
All right. Sweet. I will definitely do that. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anybody
Nice.
else?
All right, let's kill this guy.
Looks
We
like y'all
re-
could use a little heals.
Is there any way we can herd those skeletons out of the room?
Yeah, Ragnar, pick them all up and toss them in one of the other rooms, and we'll just close the door.
We could just carry
okay.
them up the stairs and throw them in the chasm.
That sounds more
I'm
fun
a-
to do that.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Tragal as he
Where am I
opens the
throwing
door.
these?
Oh, okay.
Down the
All right.
chasm.
Thank you.
It's
Okay.
out of the room at the moment.
Yeah. I'll say
I'm gonna throw them outside.
Make guidance. We'll do all the colored bubbles, all those little guidance and inspiration and all that. Orange is gonna be your guidance color,
Okay.
unless you have a preferred color. I don't care. I'll do something else. Um. So excuse me. So Ragnar, you're gonna be carrying these skeletons out
Yep, I'm
over
gonna
here.
throw them into the chasm.
Yeet.
I would say reasonably you don't have to roll for that. They're skeletons. You're very strong. So I'm just gonna toss them all in the chasm.
Just one at a time.
Yeah.
Splat, splat.
I don't know if they'd quite make a splat.
Well, I guess
sound.
this caved, so we'll put that there.
More crunch than anything, you're right.
A hollow clap.
Yeah, they just like as he tosses them into the chasm, like they slam against walls, whatever, to the floor, and they like kind of just like pick back up, crunch their neck and stuff back into place, arms, and then they just awkwardly stand, like staring at the wall.
Weird.
Like broken NPCs in a video game or something where you
They all teach.
accidentally pushed them in the wrong area.
Yeah.
All right. So Trigal, you're opening this door.
Yes, I already listened. I heard nothing. So, I put my hand on the door, looked around, saw everybody rifling through papers, sighed, and waited for them to stop looking through everything. And then when they all look like they're ready, I'll open the door.
Apologies.
Okay. So give me
Well,
one.
in that case, I'm gonna go over here and get behind this.
Yeah, I was thinking the
Get
same
behind this
thing.
table with Sky. I think we got a good shooting position over here.
A vantage point.
You
for
guys don't get
future
hurt a
battle.
lot. I'm gonna stay with you.
As a massive gash is in Sky's side.
I said a lot, not that.
True. Yes. It really helps if you don't hurt yourself.
Can we? Well, hold on. Let's not jump to conclusions here.
I've
Can we
noticed you've done that.
prepare
I'm-
actions before we open the door?
Can we Avengers Loki? Is basically what you're asking.
Just open the door and unleash hell inside without even
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah.
Who cares what's in there? Just fire
You
arrows.
see a guy with a glass staff? Kill him. I'm gonna ready my crossbow
Okay.
to shoot a guy who's near or holding a glass staff.
Okay.
I want to shoot anyone that's in that room. I don't care.
So everybody over here on the left side of the room is essentially readying their bows
Yeah.
and their crossbows or whatever. Okay. Barry, Ragnar, what are you doing?
Oh, can I change my answer?
I'm just waiting.
Possibly.
Instead of a crossbow, I'm gonna ready a blood curse. That's all.
Okay. So Ragnar, sorry, you said you're not doing anything. You're just
I'm just waiting.
chilling there. Okay. Barry.
I'll just step out of the way. So I see them. I hear like the creaks and the groans of their as they all pull back their bows. And I'm just gonna hop out of the way.
The sound of a blade slicing across my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as I hear the bows being drawn and the crossbow being winched into place, I will, when I open the door, I will just squat down. I'm not going to go prone, but I'll just squat down so that they can easily shoot over my head if they want to.
Okay. That works. Give me 1 second. I need to
can't fool us,
reveal
Joe.
the area.
We
Did I
saw
reveal
that.
it yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, it looks brighter. Okay, so as you open the door, you don't see anything but a wall of like mist and like a dark smoke, like almost like a wall from the door drops into the room and cascades throughout. Filling this room is just a bunch of smoke. You don't see anything. You can't make out any shapes.
I am going to leap back 5 feet then, in that case.
Okay.
Or roll back 5 feet and roll up onto my feet.
Barry, throw that torch in.
Wait, stay by the door. Get in the doorway.
There is smoke. It might be hazardous. You get in the doorway.
All right, Sky's gonna stop his attack and get right in the doorway, blocking any exit out.
While you're swapping, Joe, you said that on this table there's like, you said things were bubbling and stuff. Is there a burner?
So everything. Yeah, go ahead and just roll a d20. I don't think I mentioned that there was anything burning or
Okay,
currently bubbling, but we can ask the dice if there are.
It could be like alchemic bubbling, where it's like a reaction or something.
Yeah, with an 18, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like
Albert
essentially like a
Bunsen.
magical fire, like it's blue in color, to indicate that it's not by natural means or through some sort of equipment, but are lighting a couple of different beakers with liquids within.
I'll grab that and toss it into the smoke.
Okay.
Let's light it up in there.
Continuing to ready my action.
My fear, guys. The one potion we know that for a fact that they had last
Oh,
time.
for sure.
I feel we need to be wary of that potion's effects.
What does he have?
Don't I like this guy doesn't know how, doesn't want to say it.
Well, did
but,
Barry explain to us what he found?
well, we know we found the other potion.
Right, but did Barry?
Oh, I see.
He
Yeah.
found
Yeah, I would have been like, oh yeah, this is like the last, one that I found.
Gotcha.
Ragnar, you might be invisible. Be ready.
Oh. What a coward.
Ragnar, close that door.
What door? Oh, yes. I want to shut the door.
Hopefully they haven't left already.
All right.
Zip, zip, zoop.
So you see, huh?
I think a
We're
bunch
keep
of us tried to
flipping
click
at the
the
door.
Or I kept clicking on it to open it.
Oh. So you see, you don't see anything happen necessarily within the room. You chuck this. Oh, I put it on the GM layer. Damn it. You chuck these beakers into the room, and you hear. Oh,
Just whatever has the flame on it.
the one that has the flame on it. Well,
Yeah.
there was I technically said plural, so if
Okay.
you wanted to throw one or two.
Just one. Just one.
Roll
I'm
the
not
whole-
trying to make a mess. I'm
roll-
just trying to
load
look
all
this
up.
up. Yeah.
So you see as you chuck in the potion, like immediately when the smoke kind of clears, it immediately starts forming back and keeps filling into the room. But you hear a smash of the beaker, and you hear like a burning, like acidic kind of bubbling on the ground for where it smashed. It's a new sound.
This
I feel
feels
like
very unnatural.
I feel like a cat that just knocked something off the table just to see what happened.
Barry, why don't you just light Ragnar back on fire, and we'll throw him in there and light whatever it is on fire.
I'm not going in there. I can't see anything.
Yeah, but that didn't stop you before. You were just walking around with your eyes closed.
I would never walk around with just my eyes closed. That's
There-
ridiculous.
There are likely valuables in there. We should not set it on fire.
Is that a sack I see?
Where? I'm going to run up to the door.
I turn back to everyone else. Shh, this is a magic trick.
So you're having him go into the room? Oh, he's in the room.
Do you think
Yeah, I'm running
there's
in.
a world where
I'm
there
pushing
are-
anyone that gets in my way into the room.
but then there's also just hedge mage, dumb
Yeah.
guys doing parlor tricks as well in this crazy world. Trying to impress people. It's like, I throw fireballs. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
So go ahead. I would say go ahead and roll a stealth with disadvantage, but for a reason.
14.
Of course, I give you this chance.
I'm running in there and I'm screaming, "Where's the sack?"
Where's
I'm
the
not
sack?
trying to be stealthy.
Oh,
if
okay.
anything.
Well, if anything, I was trying to find something for it to contest against, but I guess that is a valid point. Let me bring him in. Jesus, I hate Roll20 so much. So as you roll in, all you hear is As you get stabbed with a. Well, I guess we'll see if it hits. I don't know if y'all remember good old Silent Lucas.
Oh God.
Nope.
12 does not hit. But nonetheless, initiates a combat session for. We'll do just Ragnar.
Do I see him?
Right now, you are blinded. That's a good point. I forgot to mention that as you came in. And is there an eyeball? We'll just do a bleeding eyeball. Alright. So you.
I got a 21 for initiative.
21 for initiative, nice. Oh, the skellies are still here. Alright. I would say if anything, it's just to judge who goes first here. So he rolled an 8, which gives you, I think, rationally based on how you rolled for initiative, him being an 8, being that he went to stab, you just happened to feel the wind pass across your face and the smoke kind of dissipate for a little bit, that you see his arm slash in front of you, that you can react and attack.
Okay, I'm gonna swing in that direction.
So he came. Oh, you can see this token derp. I'm like imagining it through your blind view right now.
I'm gonna swing recklessly, so it's probably gonna be just a straight roll.
Yeah.
First attack, the 17 to hit. Second bonus action is a 7. Cool.
All right, so 17 does hit. Yeah.
He takes 11 points
God.
of piercing damage.
Are you raging?
No.
Okay, so
That actually did. Like even if I wasn't going on base pull, like you killed him off of that.
So he just takes a swing, and I just react with the. I'm gonna use the flat side of the hammer just into his chest, into the wall. Like, what the hell was that?
All you hear is just your most favorite sound of a skull smashing as your war pick lands its hit on a best guess through this cloud of mist. You feel blood spray across your face and then a loud thump against the wall
I know
just
that
shortly
feeling.
in front of you.
I'm gonna reach down, see, blindly search for a sack.
Go ahead and roll a investigation with disadvantage.
I would argue that he knows what a sack feels like at this point.
13.
Yeah. God. Yeah, I was only looking for a 10. So
Another one added.
I don't even know what's going on right now. So also while you're at it, Ragnar, go ahead and roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
you know, some parties loot the place, but we're really sacking this dungeon.
I got a 5.
Damn, the way that dice like landed, it still looks like it's in between an 18 and a 4. Like it doesn't fall.
It does.
Confused. So you got an 18 and 5. So 5 was actually all I was looking for. You hear on the other end of the room, a loud thud of brick hitting brick. And then pattered footsteps.
Bonus action. I'm just gonna run in that direction. I guess run into the wall.
Okay. So in general, everybody, I guess because there was a little spotlight there for Ragnar, what are y'all doing? Because Ragnar was just tossed in there. All you hear is him saying, "Where's the sacks?" And then a loud smash was sounding like he hit something with his war pick, and now he's running to the other end of the room, and presumably that loud thud that you can hear from the other room was him running into the opposite end of the room's wall.
Guys, I don't know what to do. Usually I'm the one running into walls. What do we do from back here?
We have to clear the room somehow. A fan?
Fan of what?
Does anyone
Blowing
have
air.
any magical abilities that can be used here?
Shh. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of blowing air.
Send Tregal in. He's full of hot air about his god. Alright, since nobody's got anything,
You can.
I guess I'm just gonna
uh,
go light up a torch, I guess, and just walk into the room. Just wandering aimlessly until I bump into something, I guess.
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, Ragnar, as you ran straight through, go ahead. Actually, not go ahead. I roll. Where did that table go? So as you run through and slam into the wall, you realize that you had stepped into that smashed beaker that was tossed into the room, and you take 15. I just rolled on the magic table, wild magic table. Well, a Reddit wild magic table, so who knows? But
Did I just
take
kill our
acid
barbarian?
damage.
Yeah, I'm out.
And then for the
Oops.
next
Sorry, guys.
1d6, for the next 2 days, you have disadvantage on charisma checks, as your
Jeez.
body
mean-
is has a bunch of pustules that is like covering, like climbing up from the step that you took up your leg, across your body. You have a bunch of pustules all over you that you have a disadvantage on charisma.
Brutal.
Ugh.
I mean, on the plus side, at least that got you before you ran face first into a wall.
Barry, emergency.
I don't know. I feel like I'd
Emergency,
still hit the
Barry.
ground pretty hard.
Okay, DM,
Emergency.
the rest of us, we still see a room filled with smoke. We just heard something happening, and he ran in, and we might have heard him thud and fall down, right? But
Yes.
the room is still filled with smoke. We can't see him.
Correct. It's like pouring into like maybe about the 5 feet box that Sky is in. But
Okay.
the wall, like of like smoke just keeps billowing in, but covering the whole room. It doesn't seem to be letting up. And Nib Farkle, when you came in with the torch, it doesn't seem to be doing anything other than giving you a little bit better visibility in terms of your 5 foot square.
Do I
Normal
if I look
visibility, I
around and
guess.
like look up at the ceiling, like can I see if I can find where this smoke is coming from?
So the ceiling in general goes about like 10 feet, but you're not seeing, at least where you're at, or hearing anything. You don't see any source of where the smoke's coming from.
And not on the ground, under anything around me, like.
And I know I'm using the word smoke, but I started with saying like mist. I
Mhm.
meant to say fog, and then I
Yeah.
said smoke.
Can I?
I don't know if
Okay.
this indicates anything further.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So as okay, fog as opposed to smoke.
Yeah, thick fog.
I look
I'm looking
at
for a fog machine. Come on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I look at
Sounds like one of those
Sky
just on
and
a
at
desk
Barry, and I say, "Can you do anything about that fog? Does your magic let you do anything about it?"
You know, the only thing that I can really try, I can't get rid of it. It's just gonna kind of hang there. Um, yeah. Is there so how the fog is covering the entire room, right?
Yes.
That's my understanding. Yeah, it's filling this whole room.
Okay, so I'm going to take and what is? Can I make an invested or a Arcana check just to see if I know anything about this spell?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say with advantage, it being fog or druid.
Okay. Let me get that. Yeah. So I'll see if I can figure something out about this this fog we're dealing with. I don't have it on here. That's a dirty 20. All right. It'll pop up in. There it goes. I got a dirty 20. So, yeah. Okay.
I just
Shoot.
realized I said that off mute. I whispered you.
Yeah.
I don't know if
It's
you
okay.
got that. Okay, because
Yeah,
it
I got
said
it.
whisper to Barry Wolf. I'm like, wait a second, I didn't put Wolf.
Yeah, I still got it. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna say, this is definitely a spell, and it's something that you have to continue to maintain. Uh, so what I first am gonna do is shoot.
That's what Sky and I were going to do.
You know, oh, I don't hear Ragnar. He stopped talking, but all right. So what I want to do is I'm going to cast Fairy Fire, and I'm going to cast it on an object.
Can he see my
So-
torch through the darkness or through the fog or haze, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, I would say reasonably you can see a faint hue of orange in the general direction of where Nibfarkle is because he's close enough to the door.
And I would have lit the torch before I went in, so
Mhm.
you would have known that was me.
Yeah. So fairy
Uh,
fire it lights up the room or something, right?
So what it does is it
I see.
so each object in a 20-foot cube is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in the area where the spell is cast is outlined if they fail a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So where, I guess, are you casting this specifically, like in the room? Because it's 20 feet, so... Oh, this would be the whole room.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. So I'm gonna put a little square here. Again, that was on the damn... I keep switching between layers to do things and keep forgetting I'm in it. So the gray square is gonna be fog. So I'm gonna try to set this blue one on the inside. It looked like
Does
it got
fairy
most of
fire
it.
do damage?
No. Whatchamacallit.
But if it outlines a person,
Just
it gives the
light.
attacker advantage, I think, right?
They're not posted
Attacker.
on there.
Yeah, attack rolls against an infected creature or object have advantage if the attacker can see it. So I would say, I mean, if it being that it highlights during.
So any
Ragnar
creature
would be highlighted.
any creature that he would automatically be outlined, and any other creature that's in the cube needs to make a dex save against my spell DC, which is a 13.
Oh, well, Ragnar's unconscious.
Yeah.
So he fails automatically.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just to be outlined, right? So that they can see. me.
No, it would be
This thing blinds you.
it wouldn't be beneficial for you. It's good that you passed it.
Okay.
Yeah. Does the highlighting on the objects let us see any glows that help us define like where furniture is or not?
Yeah. So like what you can kind of see on the map, in general, it looks to be like a bed chamber. Um, you make out various drapes of some sort of cloth hanging from the wall. Um, the furnishing, so you see, so like the bed here in the bottom right, a chest, as well as a desk with a chair. Um, and yeah, that's all you can see in the outlining. I would say, never mind. Yeah, that's all you see.
I don't
So-
see any other creatures other than Ragnar outlined.
And Nibfarkle. And then Silent Lucas, that's a good point, is like dead on the ground. I guess if you're all peeking in kind of deal.
Okay,
Is Fairy
so
Fire only he can see it, or can I see outlines too?
I think it's
We
everybody.
can all,
Everyone can
everybody
see.
can see it.
Then
Everybody
as soon
can
as
see
I
it.
see Ragnar down on the ground, I'd like to rush over to him and see if I can try and stabilize him.
all right.
Yeah,
So
go ahead and
mm,
roll a medicine check real quick.
It's a 5.
all right. So
Well,
what
I
I
tried.
want to
He's a
do,
goner.
he's gone. There's no saving. What I want to do next is now that I know that it's not,
No saving.
I don't see anything in there. I'm gonna drop concentration on it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast it in the room we're in right now.
Oh? Like the same thing, Fairy Fire?
Yes.
20. So from the point for which it's at, so this is the whole room, yeah. Interesting. So that does reveal something.
This guy's gonna willfully fail.
Don't willfully fail.
This guy's not gonna willfully fail.
Is that a bug?
Oh.
Yeah, so you see on the ceiling an outline of a small like humanoid figure kind of clutching the ceiling and looking down at you all. He it seemed to have been like eavesdropping, keeping an eye on you all, and then realized that as the room lit up with like ultraviolet light and everything to outline everything that he has been revealed.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, so he tries to.
I say, up there on the ceiling. Oh, bug guy.
What's that?
Shoot,
You
shoot
can
it.
see me!
Hey.
God damn it! She drops down to the ground.
Quick question. Ephraim, were you still holding an action, or did you give that up to throw the thing?
I would assume I had to give that up to throw the thing, but I mean, I have not acted yet here, so if it's going to drop down in front of me, it's getting an attack in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I would say if anything, it's reasonable that you all were, because you haven't moved. Nibfork already in action. Spirit, Sky did. Ephraim, you didn't move. So technically, I mean, I'm fine with rolling with you. We're still readied. If you wanted to roll with it.
Well, in that case, there's a dirty 20 to hit for 4 damage.
Barry, real quickly, what's your spell save DC?
13.
Oh, okay. Well then, it didn't affect me.
Oh,
It did affect me.
The 14, the 14 was good enough. Okay.
All right, so I guess we can. No, if anything, I'm not gonna roll combat. I don't think this thing would try to fight you all. He just kind of sits there like with an arrow lodged into his neck, like bleeding. Like, please, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, please.
Speak. What do you know?
What do I know? Well, I'll tell you this much: the boss knows you're here. He's
Where-
known this whole time.
Where is your boss?
Oh, you see that? You see that cloud? That cloud is what he started. He was in there. He's still here. He's still here. Go find him. Go find him.
Can you disperse that cloud?
I don't know, can he? No. No. I leave the magic up to him. I'm just as familiar. Just as familiar.
Hmm.
What are
Speaking
you?
of familiar,
Oh,
would
so-
you like to become more familiar with the glory of
Kellenvor.
the Church of Kellenvor?
Somebody
Now,
asked
how-
what he is.
Yeah, hold up. I ain't never seen a varmint like this before.
Well, compadre, this is a little magical creature guy. And so if we give him a little bit of smashy, he's just gonna bamf away into another plane, and he'll come back whenever his master wants him again.
What if I roll him over and rub his belly till he falls asleep?
I was
You
thinking
know,
the exact same thing.
I don't know about that. I don't know what he's saying either. That would happen. I mean, you gotta keep me alive. That'd be nice.
I rolled an animal handling anyway. It's a 9, but
What's that as animal handling?
I'm just handling
I
the
think
animal.
it's wisdom.
Wisdom,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, wisdom.
Oh yeah. It means nothing. I just feel like Ephraim would try to wrangle it at this point.
So he's able to like push away as you're trying to wrangle him. He's tiny enough, like ducking and weaving, and you have your arms whilst holding this bolt in his neck that you shot. But you weren't able to tickle his belly to put him
I'm
to sleep.
trying.
Like, listen, like I don't know what this guy's doing. You can stop. I'm telling you, the boss is that way.
I'm going.
That-
I'm going
I
to
wa-
hold still so I pull that arrow out. Dumb
why would you-
critter.
Hey,
Why would
well,
you do that?
real quick?
Go ahead and
while-
roll a persuasion.
While Ragnar is dying on the ground,
Yeah, they're
when I
not
wasn't
very
able to
intelligent.
heal him, I probably would have yelled, "Hey, Ragnar's down!" just saying.
All right. Does anybody react to that? Ooh, natural
How
one.
many death rolls do I need?
Yeah. I do
Right,
not
yeah,
persuade him
yeah.
to
You
hold still.
pull it out, and then you go and stab it into me again. I die, and yeah. I don't know, but I mean, I hardly have any cards to play other than I can tell you that the boss is here. I know
Alright.
that he's on the other end of this room. There's a secret door. If you find the secret door, you can get to him.
Well, instead of us having to search it, why don't you just, hop on over there and point to it? Might show us a little good faith, bro.
I mean, I might be a closet, but I do not have I don't know vision to see through fog either. I'm in the same boat as you. I've just been following
Alright,
you
so-
since you entered this room.
Oh, it's just, did we just touch the wall? Is there like a candelabra that we pull?
Wait. You said there's a secret door. Where does the secret door go to?
A secret place.
Well, it connects to like some sort of storage room. The one with the I don't know where you approached. It had a busted wall. Well, we haven't stored anything in there, but it had a bunch of barrels and whatnot. But it opens into the cavern area.
Shite. Oh, this is no bueno, guys. I think old Glassstaff might have gotten the upper hand. So,
Well, if we move fast, Trigo,
But
Yes.
you all, Nif,
run for the chasm.
Nif, why don't you pull Ragnar? I'll help you pull
Very well.
Ragnar out. Can
Yeah, I
you
haven't
pull
done
him out of
response
there?
well. I'm gonna try and shove an aberration stake. I have one left in his mouth to try and heal him.
I have a healing potion. If
Nah, I got it. I carved a stake off that spider guy.
Oh, the aberration stick. That makes sense more. Okay. I'd say go ahead and
And
roll
if he
a
won't eat it,
d20.
I'll chew it up and baby burn it into his mouth.
Why?
Wow.
Why did you
So he
talk?
can swallow it. You
Can
can't
I
chew
vote
his
that
teeth
gives me an
out.
additional death saving throw?
Yeah, basically, the way I was gonna
Hey,
do
it
it,
healed
because
me.
you don't typically eat this kind of meat, varied meats, and I think that one specifically was the
Hold
one
on.
where
Can
I
I do
made
an
you roll on
intelligence check
whether
to
it
realize if
poisoned
this
you
was a
or
good
not.
idea or not?
Or disadvantage on a death saving throw?
Well,
I would say
Gross.
go ahead and roll it. Sure, go ahead and roll a whatever check you just said. Wow, I'm brain
me
farting.
intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence
Yeah, I'm
check.
gonna do an intelligence check just to see if. All right, so it's a 14.
14's good. You seem
Okay.
that
So
you can see that it reasonably would not be that great of an idea.
all right, I was gonna give you this, but since I tasted it, I'm gonna have the rest of it, and I'll eat the steak myself. Barry's still down.
Is there anybody else reacting to like helping?
Okay,
Ragnar?
I'll
Oh, yeah.
drag him out.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your only front line, and y'all be dead
Sky
without
will.
him, you know?
Ephraim
Oh, he'll be
suggested going out into the cavern, and I'll look over at him and say, I don't know if it's better to go after him or to save Ragnar.
I'll
Barry's
take
got the
care of
potion.
Ragnar, bro.
Okay.
You all
Sky,
go
are you
try and
coming?
find Glassstaff.
I'll say as I run out, I'll say, Sky, are you coming?
How much do we think that? Fuck it. And Sky is going to cast Zephyr on themselves once again. Meaning that if I did my math right, which that's a hard thing to ask. So that's 30. I should have in one round 150 movement.
Oh
Sorry,
boy.
how is this calculated for the layman?
So,
I just like the first thing that came to mind when you said that is that jump rule where if you move at least 10 feet, you can jump half your distance.
oh yeah.
With a 10-foot running start, he can leap 75 feet.
Yeah, I'm a Silver Age Superman.
Right?
Yeah.
He doesn't fly, he
Coincidentally-
just leaps.
Coincidentally, 50 yards in 6 seconds is not that fast.
No.
Now,
No, it's the 25-yard straight jump.
Yeah.
is this Zephyr
Yeah,
Strike,
that's
No,
Kyle?
but it would be my movement 40, so 40 doubled 80, and then Zephyr Strike would give me initial. So 120. I was doubling Zephyr Strike. That was my issue.
Okay.
So it'd be 120, not 150. Sorry.
Still a 60-foot jump. 60-foot long jump.
So
You are
it-
headed to the Olympics.
It should be 120 movement.
This is how far I can get in 40 feet, which is my movement. I could dash
Yeah, I
for
think it's
another
fair to
40.
say put wherever you can go in a dash or whatever.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to leap
Sky as
over
well.
this chasm. So that's another 5, 10, 15, 20.
There.
oh, where the hell did
And-
you just put your character? Okay, all the way
And
down
then
there. Okay.
25. I will stop here. And then I will look this way to see if I can see anything up in that storeroom.
I just zoomed
Okay.
out, and the carnage we have wrought.
I'm like, where did Kyle even go?
Sorry.
There's just dead bodies everywhere.
Oh,
The
that
only
too.
living is the
I thought you
undead
were meaning where y'all are squaring off to. But yes, there's quite a bit of carnage for sure. So I guess first, Sky, You
Hmm.
ran presumably down. You said
I
you jump
I I
across. What'd you
I
do?
ran here, jumped across, and then down, and then over,
Okay.
essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Trigal, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. Do, 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 do. 5.
God, we left all those doors open too.
So you look that way and you don't see anything. You do hear a thud of brick to brick.
Oh, from this direction?
Yeah, from that room somewhere.
Okay. I'll call out, I think he's in a storeroom. I'll yell that. Hopefully that reverberates down the hallway so that the others can hear.
Maybe I should have waited.
Did I hear?
Maybe I should have.
Did I hear
Is
that
that-
through the fog when the guy said that there's a secret door?
Yeah, I would say you reasonably do. And we'll also shift over to y'all as well. What are you doing?
Well,
Hmm.
I don't think I can do anything else for Ragnar. And Barry did yell in saying, "Don't worry, I've got him." So, seeing that Ragnar was heading this way, I'd like to investigate this wall for like a secret latch or, brick out of place, whatever. Some way to open it.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation with disadvantage. And Barry, where did you disappear to? Oh, there you are.
I'm walking in the
I
room.
literally moved like one square. I'm like, where the hell did he go?
Oh, that's a 2. So 4.
So Barry, go ahead and roll a perception with disadvantage as well.
Okay.
And if
I do
anything, because I
torch.
forgot to call it Nibfarkle, I would say you just happen to know about where this landed. That's what I'm having you roll, Barry, if you can see it or not. As far as
Could I have remembered where it was when I had casted when I cast Fairy Fire?
Realistically,
Because it would have
Oh, now that
illuminated
I
all.
think about it, yeah, that was casted after.
No.
Never mind, so don't even have to roll. Yeah, you would see like the bubbling on the ground of
Okay.
like the ultraviolet or whatever color the
All right.
fairy fire gives off.
It wouldn't be up, but I would have had at least known, like, in the general area where the fire was bubbling. Because it's down now. Okay, cool. So I will tiptoe around that area.
Okay.
And I will go over to Ragnar and like caught like I'll like put my hands out and feel around and see if I can find like talking to Nif like, hey, there's this, can you hear me? Can you say like over here? And
Over
I'll come to your
here.
voice.
Follow the light of
Okay.
the torch I'm holding.
All right, yeah. I can see now. And then I'll look on and see Ragnar, and I'll cast Healing Word on him. And
So
I did
breaking
a medical check. I think
concentration.
he's dead. You might not have a chance here.
that'll heal him for 4. I'll say,
Did he break enough for y'all too?
Yeah.
Robo for
Yes.
his loot running out of batteries.
Bye, Ferg. So he healed him for 4, so we got that.
Oh, he's back.
I'm guessing he's over here. I heard Whoopi's back.
He was. I see him. He's moving.
Oh, I
Over
moved
here.
him.
Can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I guess
you went a
before
little
he comes
robo
back-
on it.
Yeah, my internet is just going crazy. I don't know why, but we'll figure it out after.
So
Anyway,
healed
I'll
him
say, I tell him like, bro, you really gotta start walking and running with your eyes open. They are a gift from the creator. As he pops up,
The healing words. Yep, you
My
brought him
God,
back.
you're a medicine woman.
thank you. Well,
He was definitely dead. You should talk to.
that's a
You should
compliment.
talk to Trigal. You might have something to do with his god over there, keeping this guy from the dead.
So as you spoke those words, it breaks your concentration with the fairy fire, and the little creature that you had a run in with disappears. He's like, oh, 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 well, goodbye, and he snaps and disappears.
No.
And I'm gonna say, I think we have a hunt, and I'm just gonna like pull my cloak over my head, and I'm gonna go wolf form again, and let
Alright.
out a howl.
Can I get a oh?
And I will use my last wild shape, and I'll go wolf form, and I will start to track Glassstaff.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
Snippies,
with
I'll use
with
my
the
sniffers.
familiar gone, I'll get in there and try to help find that secret door.
Okay. Also going back to Nibfarkle, because you rolled for that. You were pressing against the wall, but you didn't seem to find anything. I'm sure it was
I
assumed
assumed.
based off the roll, but
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure I didn't forget you. I kept forgetting to mention that though. So I would say with Barry in there, if anybody wanted to make an investigation or continue to maybe heal Ragnar or whatever, go for it.
Well,
I would say with well, I would say a normal roll for Barry. Anybody else, I guess it would technically be a disadvantage because you're blind.
all
Does
right.
that mean I can try
Well,
again?
I would say no.
Okay.
Because good question.
so I have a 10 with disadvantage.
Where's his freaking eyeball? All right, so you're able to find.
I'm assuming it's investigation, not perception, right? Because if it's perception, I got way better.
Investigation, yes.
Okay.
So I don't know how to reveal hidden doors. Do I right click it? Ah, secret. Okay.
Careful, Kyle.
So
They keep
you're
reporting
able
high
you
when
find
visit.
a like a loose brick that gives in, and you can press it. It seems to have a give and take.
There we go.
And Barry, I would say in general you can smell. So you like from the sense of like Silent Lucas, you smell three different scents, two of which don't appear to still be in this room, but are emanating from the corner where Nib Farkle's at.
Okay,
Lady,
so I would try and track on to um, the scent of Glassstaff, or like so cancel out the other ones and zero in on the one that I'm not familiar with.
so there's two that you're not familiar with.
And one is the dead guy that I walked by.
No, so three in total scents. Sorry, I might have botched that explanation. So three scents, one of which you subtract because of Silent Lucas. The other two aren't in this room, but have led in the same direction near where Nympharkle's at,
Okay,
where
so
the
two.
door has
Okay.
now been revealed. As you
Okay.
pressed open, this opens, so I can reveal this now.
Okay, then I will go into that. Then I'll track both of those scents, and I'll just try and pick one.
Okay.
Whenever I have to make a choice.
So you're leading into the room?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and wolf and with my clearly with my nose to the ground, and like tracking and going up and down like a like a wolf would do.
Like a regular old hound dog.
So with that being said, before y'all move in, let me move you there. Can you see this little middle area? Did I already reveal
Yes, you
that?
revealed it.
Man, I
Yeah.
don't even know when I'm revealing stuff.
But there's no one in it if they're supposed to be.
Yeah, on purpose, because it's a surprise shot.
Well, now he's there.
So as Barry walks in, a crossbow bolt shoots your way for 19
Oh.
to hit, which I believe hits 13. Yep. So you take 4 piercing damage. And we'll just roll similar to what we did earlier. Just go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll see who reacts next.
Just him and the guy.
Yeah. Being that it's a small quarter, he's
Oh, hold on. We got something going on here. Oh, we got a resub from Mr. Aaron.
to adventure, my friend.
To adventure,
Nice.
To
Aaron. Thanks for the
adventure.
resub.
Is. All right, so you did get a higher initiative, so go ahead and do what you want to do there. As you get shot with the bolt, you see another scarlet hooded figure at the other end of the hallway with another door, which is not revealed. Cast open next to him, a staircase leading up this hallway. Did somebody just close that, or was that me?
No, it was me.
But you see him clocking up another bolt on his hand crossbow. What do you do?
So, would I be able to? I'm just gonna take the risk and just just bolt up these steps.
Okay. And
Because I
attack
can
him,
tell
or
that. No, I'm just gonna take my action to disengage and just run up these steps.
like towards him?
These steps continue or like down this corridor, or they only
Yeah,
go.
so it's like 15 feet of stairs leading
Back up this
up.
way.
Yeah, up into the
To the
storage
left.
room that you see here.
Yeah, it leads to this door here. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Is that
Leads to
open?
this door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was open. It doesn't appear to be a door. It appears to be another hidden door, like a wall.
Oh, and I can't get by him anyway. Yeah, then I guess I'll just go ahead and attack him.
All right, go ahead and roll, and then we'll see what that is. That does not hit. But on that note, we are going to end for the night. So we thank you all for watching. For those that have been watching thus far, if you're watching it recorded, thanks for watching that too. But we're here every Wednesday at 7:30 till 10:30 doing this weekly D&D currently campaign of Phandelver and Below. But definitely check out AOTorlando.com and our stream schedule list here on the Twitch because we do have some awesome third-party systems that we are doing one shots for. So check them out. And I think I mentioned it, but AOTorlando.com has our events. Come see us in person. That'd be awesome. We'd love to see you and meet you, but have some fun and roll some dice. But without further ado, we'll see you next Wednesday. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you then. Peace.
Good night.